Hi. Let's bring the girls in. Hi, my babies. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning.
Because now it's the problem.
Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? Let's get started for the week, shall we?
Just a reminder.
Now here's a little story I got to tell. Got the first rap bitch to rock Chanel. Taught you how to get money and pop crystal. Even gave y'all tips on ride cock as well. Hey, beehive, stick to state, better beware. If it's buzzing in the spot, you know my boys is here. If we in the parking lot, you know the toys is there. Push and drop. Two doors your hair, hold it now. The queen sitting in the chair. Now y'all wanna dress sexy and dye your hair. When the real Kim stand up, it's frauds in here. I'm about to pull the plug on all y'all boys.
Am I another burning another dagger from the words that you say? Fuck yeah. Dancing in the mirror, kiss myself because I love what they made. Oh yeah. She's a god, she's a hero. She survived all she been through. Confident, and she lethal. Might I suggest you don't fuck with my sis? She comfortable in my skin, cozy with who I am. Comfortable in my skin, cozy, comfortable in my skin. Feet up above your sins. I love myself, goddamn cozy. I love me. They hate me, 'cause they want me. I'm dark brown, dark skin, light skin, beige, fluorescent beige, bitch. I'm black. Been down, been up, been broke down, bounce back. Been off, been on, been back. What you know about that? Been the light, been dark, been the truth, been that king, been a G. I've been big, been fine, still a 10, still here, that's all me. Black like love, 2D. Dance to the soles on my feet. Green envy me. Thank the world, pussy, thing. Blue light, eye crown, triple drink, go good down. All flavor shades I made. Blue, black, white, and brown. Paint it down, red like cinnamon, yellow diamonds, lemon, jello, glycerin, rainbow, gelato in the streets. Renaissance, yachting in Capri. Hero, survive. All you've been through, confident, damn you lethal. Might I suggest you don't fuck with my sis? Cause she comfortable.
Now all my bitches rockin' titties. You love big and all my niggas grab your dicks if you feelin' a bitch.
They would start off like this. Even though it's a remix, you want to shut a good bitch down. Lord. Happy Monday, everyone. That was such a good intro, wasn't it? Okay, so I gotta pick something else. They done blocked it over here too. Let's Lord. Well, you too. You survived. Hey, girls. Okay, I thought by using a remix they wouldn't flag it, but I guess I was sweating effortlessly. How God made me. YouTube, just stay along for the party, girl. Just YouTube, just calm down. It's the case of the Mondays, honey. We'll get through it. There we go. Okay, so let's go live again. I like the video.
I'm not sure.
Alexa, hush. Okay, it's too early in the morning to be dealing with you. Let's see what song I can play.
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. Friday Night Funkin' is an open source music game released in November 2020, where they compete in freestyle musical battles. The game's soundtrack is exclusive and was composed by Kawi. Sprite, did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
Girl. Hey, YouTube girls, they done shut me down over there on motherfucking Facebook and motherfucking Instagram. But don't worry, the tip jar is open. If you guys want to get some shopping done right quick before anybody else gets here, I'm about to go back live. I'm trying to figure out what song I want to play. Let's play Los Angeles. Let's play LA. I only went to Toronto once or we can play Toronto. Yeah, that's what we'll play. And I only flew because I thought it was love. But you had a girlfriend the whole time. Wow. In my Montclair shades, I can't get back now. Where the fuck is you at? Where the fuck is the song? Oh, here you go, right here. Okay. Terrible case of the Mondays, but we're going to bring the other girls back in right now. There you go. Okay, so let's bring them back. Girls? Girls, are you here? Hello? Girls? If the girls are here, give me rainbow and booty emojis. Are the girls here? Hello? You look beautiful, mother. Thank you, sweetness. I appreciate you. Oh, I missed you too, universe. How are you? What up, queen? Hi, my Facebook girls. Okay, so I thought by playing that remix to Beyonce's Cozy that they wouldn't flag me, but they didn't. So I guess I'm going to have to play something original instead. This is my song, Toronto. I'll be right back with you to give you some beautiful updates and to render some Monday motivation for you. Cool.
I only flew to Toronto once, and I only flew because I thought it was love. But you had a girlfriend the whole time. Wow, in my Montclair shades, I can't get back now. Montclair, Burberry, Gucci, you lied to put me through it. Toxic, you said you were. That was your line when you would abuse me. Dumb bitch would call my phone with your fault, ain't got it to it, baby. I paid the first from your neck. Her name is tattooed. Wow. Can I get my designer back now? I only flew to Toronto once, and I only flew because I thought it was love. But you play me like a drum on train drum. While I spin my brain, you called it love. I only flew to Toronto for you, and I met your dress. You saw me soon. Watch this, what do you plan on me? Can I get my Montclair back, please?
Yeah, I know you never get my shit back. Blew your ass out the Vegas and I beat your ass. I don't like beat your ass. Mad. Paying for everything, and I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Didn't want to hurt my baby. Whole time he is fucking pregnant and I'm paying for apartments in the motherfucking pandemic. Please.
Can I get my designer back now? Because I thought it was love, but you play me like a drum on train drum. While I scream my brain, you called it love. I only do it for you, and I make sure that you saw me too. You watch them, but you fight on them. While I scream my brain, you called it love. I only do it for you, and I make sure that you saw me too. You watch them, but you fight on them. Can I get my Montclair back, please?
I loved you, I did. And you played me again and again and again. I thought we were best friends. Shit. But you used me at least.
Can I get my designer back, please? Can I get my designer back now? I only flew to Toronto once, and I only flew because the night was up, but you played me like a drum. Well, I drink my way, you call it love. I only flew to Toronto for you, and I bet can I get my mind clear back to back now?
Well, happy Monday, everybody. How are you guys? I hope everybody's had a fabulous last week, and I hope you guys are having a fabulous Monday today. It is currently 11:11, so let us get star emojis in the comment section, and I will go ahead and put up a wish for everybody, okay? Okay, beautiful. God of the universe, God of love, God of light, the only wish that I have today is for the wish of peace to be echoed amongst the valleys of my audience. I ask that any ailment that they might be encountering in this livelihood of their existence is eased for the lesson and not digested for torture or struggling. I ask the alleviation of poverty. I ask for the abundant creation of my audience to where they capitalize upon their passions that you elicit amongst them. I thank you for my life. I thank you for the lessons therein in my life. And I thank you for the beautiful people whom my life persists of. Amen. Ashe, whatever you say, it is okay. I'm going to choose to say so moted be. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everybody had a great last week. I do have a couple of personal updates, but first, let's handle some business. The tip jar is open. Okay, I will be working lightly this week as I am filming a number of different things. So if you would like to check out the tip jar page on my website, it's www. Are able to pay for everything. Yes or no questions are there. Quick readings are there. 3-month readings are there. 6-month readings are there. Reading Deluxe is there. Ancient bone readings, pendulum, and tea leaf readings are also there. And if you don't want your business on Front Street, then you can get text message readings. They have their own page, but they're also available on the tip jar page as well if you do have any psychic concerns. Okay. Also, I am teaching a confidence class. I think next week, if I'm not mistaken. We did have 15 people that signed up for confidence class. So if you want some confidence or the infiltration of confidence within your personality or your personal life, you are more than welcome to check out that class. It is coming from a occult or metaphysical perspective to elicit the confidence I feel like I've always had amongst the people, so that you guys can capitalize upon that drive and that fire that is needed to accomplish your wildest dreams. If you're interested in confidence class, give me teacher emojis in the comment section, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, the foodies, you guys, I've been cooking a lot. I've documenting my recipes a lot as well. If you like my food, if you want to eat like a bitch, you can check out the recipe part of my website. We're doing really, really well with that, surprisingly. So I dropped 4 recipes yesterday just so that I can catalog things I've been cooking, and I will definitely have a couple of recipes for you today as well. If you do like the food that I cook, if you do like to watch me eat, go ahead and give me food emojis in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate that as well. The next episode of Bootz TV will drop on Sunday, and it is Ghost Hunting with a Bad Girl. At least that's the title of it. And it was with Megan James. The mukbang was off something we did independently, and that actually has the most, well, not the most, the mukbang I did with Keisha Leno has the most views on YouTube, but it's up there. It's 10K views, and YouTube, I just want to thank you guys for going up for a boy girl. Every time I drop something, you guys are right there, and it's thoroughly appreciated. So thank you guys very, very much for that. Okay, so a person update. Last week I burnt out. Last week I tapped out. And I kind of want to reflect, because I don't go through anything without educating you on what I'm going through to potentially help you get through it. You understand? So there's like 3 different tenets that I want to talk about, and hopefully that's going to motivate you for the week before we get started reading. Okay. So prepare yourself for the word.
Wait a damn minute.
No, you wait a damn minute, honey. Prepare yourself for the word, because
now it's the problem.
Exactly. Okay, so I have how can I put this? Let's go back. Okay, let's go back a couple of months and I dropped a peace spell. Okay. And there is a certain vibration that the peace energy runs on that my consciousness is not accustomed to. For those of you guys who know me or who have been watching me, matter of fact, in the comment section, tell me how long you've been watching me. I would greatly appreciate that. And it's good to see longevity on a good Monday. Okay. My consciousness is not one that runs on the peaceful energy. My consciousness runs on the chaos energy and creating order out of that chaos, which is why I have so many multiple personalities, which is why I have so many incarnations of myself within the tarot, because I dissect my consciousness based upon the uncontrollable chaos of the world. I dissect it and then I portray it in an entertaining fashion. Now, that might be a bit too lyrical for you, so let me hood it up for you, like one of my clients likes to say. Bitch, I'm crazy as hell. And it's hard to get somebody who's crazy to have peace. I casted a peace spell about a good 2 months ago. And throughout that process, and the spell is located on my website if you want to get cop the spell for some peace for yourself. Throughout that time period, I noticed that there were some things that were making me extremely uncomfortable in my reality, such as the relations I've had with people, such as more people falling off the boat of my reality, the boat of my life, X, Y, and Z. And upon me burning out, and that wasn't the reason I burnt out. This is just one of the euphoric things that I learned through that process of last week, taking that time for myself, which I don't take. I learned that you have to prepare yourself for what you pray for. Okay, because my spirit and my consciousness has developed this inherent ability to entertain you through you rendering me issues, problems, concerns, chaos energy, so to speak. I prayed for peace, and that inversely worked by me not being able to process my ability without the chaos energy that was there. I prayed for peace. I look around my reality and I have peace. The problem is,
Because now it's the problem.
the problem is I have trained myself to run on chaos energy. And remember, we had a conversation about chaos about a good 2 weeks ago where I was like, you can't cage chaos. Chaos is omnipotently going to be there. Well, when I prayed for peace, I got it. I wake up, I look around, and it's fucking uncomfortable to me. So what do you do when that happens to you, a magi or a caster or a psychic? What happens is you start to lose your motherfucking mind because you're used to running on an energy that's no longer available to you in the real world. And in order for God to get me to get the point, I burnt out by recycling your chaos energy. So I had to turn to God again, and I said, well, God, if I'm not going to be running on chaos, what the hell I'm going to be running on? Because people present me their problems every single day, and it is my job. You've tasked me with the job of repairing their problems. Where do I find my salvation in that if I don't feel like what I prayed for is in alignment with my purpose? He said, show up for work. Because you're asking the right question. So I did show up for work. And the thing that I will tell you is that you have to prepare yourself for what you pray for. Peace is an energy that is problemless. It is, or it is an energy where you accept the problems that you have and you deal with them as peace, right? So this is where my intelligence meets my spirituality, and I put the entertainment to the side for a second. I'm just talking to my real spiritualists, my people who really can understand. When you are a problem solver, and I know I minister to problem solvers, so raise your hand if you can relate. When you solve or are a problem solver and you solve it with any way that God has given you, and there are no more problems to solve, therefore, what is your purpose? And that is exactly the mentality that I was faced with when I was forced to take a break. Now, that break was spawned by the fact that I'm a creator. I am an entrepreneur. I birth creativity through my consciousness with very minimal resistance. And I've been able to do this since I was younger. Like I remember I would have an idea and the idea would just come into fruition. Well, the catalyst that sparked me to actually have that reflective moment of preparing yourself for what you pray for is the fact that I was birthing way too many ideas at the same goddamn time. Okay, now this has happened to me once before in college when I was working on my senior dissertation, and I wanted to combine two projects into one. My animation project that was reflected in the music video Gender. If you guys have seen that, then you know what I'm talking about. It's a music video that I've come out. I'll play the song later. And I use that as my senior dissertation or senior exit in college, if you want to call it that or whatever. And it was so many ideas coming at the same time that, bitch, I drove my ass to the beach. Like, and it shouldn't have to get to that point for me to realize what God is trying to say. There's two more things I have to talk about. So advice as a creator or an entrepreneur, a lot of you guys don't get past the idea phase because you don't know how to structure your ideas. With me, I have too many ideas. I'm a boss at all of the ideas that I have in my head and I execute them. But between the foodies, Boots TV, my clients, text message readings, new readings with divination such as the bones and the tea leaves, there were too many babies I gave birth to at the same time, and I only got 2 titties. Okay, this thing needs to not die so I can use my sound effects the way I need to. But I was gonna say, how you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, so with entrepreneurial endeavors, being spiritualists and creatives, make sure that you are pacing yourself with the ideas that you have. Me, I have a very Aries like methodology when it comes to my creativity. When I get inspired by something, I hit it and go, and either it's gonna do well or it's not gonna do well. Gratefully, I'm aligned with gods and deities who make sure that it does well. And if it does not, then I have a cauldron that will make it do well. Okay. And speaking of that, I do want to talk to my magical practitioners too. You know, there is this common misconception that people who can manipulate physical items to bring about spiritual emotional change don't have a care in the world. It's very similar to people who think that social media personalities don't work or we don't have a care in the world as well, which is the inverse of the truth. We actually have more on our plates than most people because we're responsible for the energy that we manipulate. So for instance, if a young witch casts a spell for her first time and she ends up getting that lover that she casted for, well, there is going to be lessons that lover is bringing forth because you chose to manipulate energy instead of letting it happen naturally or flow in the ebbs and flows of things. A gifted spiritualist can see a lesson in everything that they cast, even though when you do cast for something or you're willing something into existence, it is not going to be peaches and herb. Nowhere in any religious text did it say that just because you get what you want out of casting something that is going to be peaches and herb. Yes, you wanted to be with this nigga, but that nigga's gay over there with Herb. How he doing?
What? How you doing?
Okay. So when I cast for things, there are lessons that are being learned throughout the ending, beginning, and middle of the spell that has been cast. And throughout my castings this year, I have learned that God used and intelligence and my thirst for to teach me. And because of that, I can't administer my teachings because I'm too busy learning because I decided to not let something happen naturally, but cast it or will it into existence. That's such a fucking common misconception. There are other common misconceptions that, oh my God, spirituality is all love and light. No, the fuck it's not. Bitch, don't fuck with me, okay? Because I will throw them bones. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. And if you follow me, you see me go through these things. You see the burnouts. You see me come back rejuvenated. You see me coming back looking like Mother Teresa with a pillowcase on her head because she wanted to give some type of effect and look this morning. But you see it. And one thing holds to be for truth, regardless of if I am, going through trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist, whatever the hell is going down. My life is a testimony. This is why I can share it freely, even though I'm still in the midst of learning a lesson. Okay. So the thing that I guess that I want you guys to realize as striving individuals, as demigods of your own reality, is pace, balance of your passion, preparing yourself for what you pray for, and understanding that regardless of if you will it into existence or it happens naturally. There's something to be learned, something to be taught, and something that you need to take very integral within your journey as you are a magi or as you are a caster. Now, if you're interested in casting, bitch, I ain't the one for you. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. And like I told your ass, I am not the type that's money hungry. I've never been money hungry. I operate in a realm of abundance, and that translates to being financially prosperous, if you will. But I ain't the one for you. If you don't know the basic tenets of witchcraft, if you just are an enthusiast or you just want to try your hand at some shit, don't fuck with my shit, bitch. Because the energy that bounces back is that's going to grow your consciousness, whether they're positive or negative. And then next thing you know, I get a phone call. Oh my God, Boost, the spell is not working. Yes, it is. The reason you didn't get that nigga is because you were attached to too many flakes. Now the off and you're all alone. You're trying to figure out where your guy is. 6 months later, the guy comes back and you've reached a level of maturation to where you don't even need that nigga. The spell worked, but it worked for God, not for you. Understand? There is a lyrical, almost humorous and exuberant energy that comes through spirit, whether it comes through your tarot, whether it comes through your consciousness, whether it comes through your dreams. And I know a lot of people are dreaming right now. But you got to understand, you work with God. You are not God. We are gods, okay? But we work with source. We are not the source, okay? And in today's society, it's so easy to lose track of that. You know, I watched the documentary with Diana yesterday, and I think it's a new one on Netflix. And I knew who she was. I just never really got into her because right around that time period, I wasn't too attuned to pop culture or celebrity or anything like that. And, you know, her purpose was to change the game. And she did that. And in the way that she did that, you could tell she never lost her attachment with whatever she worshiped. I know she didn't talk a lot about religion or anything, but she was a Christ. And you could tell her divinity to God never shaked her personality. And you can believe if you want to that monarchy ain't got no witchcraft up in there, no occult ritualism and all type of shit if you want to. How you doing? But I will say, when you walk with purpose and you walk with God, everything else is taken care of. When you are in the flesh and you want to change, Diana, who? Girl, I need to. Diana, who? That's what that baby girl just said. Now, just
wait a damn minute.
I mean, how?
How am I supposed to stop being crazy? How am I gonna stop?
I don't know how you're gonna stop. I ain't got the remedy for that. Okay, I don't got the remedy. I don't got no anti-crazy spell on my website, but if I did, I guarantee your ass be the first one to buy one, bitch. Don't sit up here and ask those stupid ass questions about who Diana is. It's Monday morning. I'm trying to give a goddamn testimony. That has several seasons. Sit your ass down, bitch, and think big.
Bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
That's what you need to do. So with all of that being said, I'm still the month of August. I need to plan a vacation. Me and Squad are probably going to plan it over the weekend because I know there's a lot of travel agents in Squad that can get me where I'm trying to go. But I'm going somewhere. And I'm going to be Queef my punani. And I'm going to really soak in the lessons that God has for me. And also, I'll say this. If you are a public figure or you are have a fan base or you have people that are to their energy to you for inspiration, God deal with you different. Okay, notice how I can go hard as fuck, and then there are these moments where I'm just completely incapacitated. I don't have the luxury to have the amount of time that most people have to learn lessons. I have to learn them quickly and get back to teaching what I have learned. Okay, so all in all, I guess to put the final shablam on everything that I'm talking about, be patient with yourself, pace your passions. Okay, and really listen. Don't just be the God that is getting that girl fired or ushering in the nigga that you want. You know, really listen to what the gift is that you're supposed to be attuning yourself to, and really listen to the needs of your people, because somebody needed to hear this today, and I wouldn't have been able to experience it if you didn't hear it. And it don't matter if it's over Instagram or in a pulpit, baby. You can get what you need as long as you have the willing and desire to get what you're asking for. Okay. So I guess it is time to talk about pop culture.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Thank you, Sweet Brown. Okay, so honestly, nationwide story wise, I'm gonna take a break from it. And the reason why is because, bitch, I already got a receipt on Beyonce. I mean, thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you. I'm not gonna let that I'm not gonna let that just wear itself out, okay? Okay. Uh-huh. And I also got laid upon my heart to be of the people. Being a celebrity as well as being a witch or a psychic or being the best at what I do. Go ahead and give me trophy emojis in the comment section. You want to do things that are trending. And upon studying myself last week, I noticed that I wasn't losing my integrity to do it for you. I just got, let's just say, a kid in the candy store-esque when it came to nailing those nationwide stories. I'm not going to say I'm not going to read them ever, but I'm for the people. I'm for you. I'm not for Nicki or Beyonce. I'm not for pop culture consumerism. I am for the integrity of your spirit, the guiding of you. And even though they're popular videos that I do, I want to get back into my girls. I miss my girls, and I can't wait to see you guys in September when you can book an appointment. But what have I been watching? P Valley. Unfortunately, I did not air with P Valley. Okay. I know it's unfortunate news. I know it's unfortunate news. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This happens all the time. And this is funny. This is how the Lord works. I was watching a rerun of the Sherry Shepherd show. And did you know Sherry Shepherd filmed for Transformers? I never knew that. And she said she improv this whole scene. She got paid X, Y, and Z. And they never aired her filming for Transformers with Megan Fox, Machine Gun Kelly. You know, that's my husband. And that's my future wife-in-law or whatever the hell you want to call it. Because, I'm about to fuck all of them because everybody want to knock the boots. I said everybody want to knock the boots. Somebody rocking on your devil. Okay. But this happens all the time. I filmed for P Valley, but it was over Zoom because I had COVID at the time when I was filming. When I had COVID. And basically, I was on a FaceTime call with M.I. Cricket Letter I with her final storyline of her getting the children and stuff. And I was just like an oak, giving her some type of spiritual advice. They did not air it, but I did get paid for it, but I did not get the residual contract for that. So I kind of knew I wasn't going to be shown. It's something similar to America's Got Talent in 2014. Me and my two dancers, we filmed for the show. They actually booked me to go off on the judges. I did not know that until the producer told me afterwards. We filmed. We see ourselves in the background of somebody else's audition, but they never put us on camera. So this happens to me from time to time, and gratefully, I'm not to my dismay because P Valley is a fucking phenomenal show. Okay, the show in its essence is a grand reflection of how I wish people accepted androgynous men. I'm just gonna hone in on the storyline. I'm taking this off. On the storyline with Uncle Clifford and Little Murder. I cry every scene because I can personally relate to that journey. To have someone have the balls to kiss you in front of the hood in Mississippi, and for you then to be known as being a homosexual, knowing that you are a A-list rapper that just did something with Tina Snow. That is, whoever wrote that, I mean, it's just, it really touches me. And it touches me because I'm a boy girl for real. This is where I'm gonna have some controversial things to say. Hollywood, please stop casting people in gender roles that they are not assigned. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Hollywood, please stop casting people in gender roles that they are not assigned. Okay, as much as I relate to that story, I do not relate to the other because Nico does not dress in geesh. Nico is not a gender bender. Okay, they do the same thing with Medea. Medea dresses up as a woman, but when he's booked to appear or perform somewhere, he's not in geesh. To me, that loses integrity of not only the actor, but you've managed to captivate me because of the storyline that I can actually personally relate to. But then when I see you on a red carpet, you're dressed like a masculine gay male. You don't understand the struggle that Uncle Clifford actually went through. Granted, characters are fictional people that writers create, and then actors are those people that fill the role of that character. Why couldn't you got Miss Lawrence to do that? Why couldn't you have gotten B. Scott to do that? Somebody who really does know how it is to be in love with someone who chooses to go on the tour instead of being with you. because I've experienced that. And it touches me every single fucking time I watch a scene with Lil Murder and Uncle Clifford. Not because I find that the actor Nico, which is a great opportunity for him, thank you, but LGBT and gender roles are two different constructs, bro. And I am gay. Nico is gay, from what I know. Don't quote me on that. I haven't read it. I don't know too much about Nico. They're gay, but you don't know the struggle of walking in the mall with chest hair and a dress on. You don't know it. So for me, I wish you would have hired someone who off camera, they can give you Uncle Clifford. Because off camera, we're seeing a corpse of Uncle Clifford. And just for me personally, transgenders had their movement. The LGBT consistently has a movement. I'm a part of the counterculture of the LGBT. I don't fit into a gender role, bro. Okay, I don't. And you can say, okay, well, Billy Porter was not elected to represent the androgynous males of America. Okay, and as of now, Billy Porter is almost ravishing in fame to the point where he's losing the integrity of the mission therefore in. I love P Valley. I love the show. I love the concept of the show. I love the fact that you have a LGBT lead such as Uncle Clifford. What I don't love is that if my son wants to wear a dress, if he didn't have me to look up to, who the hell he gonna look up to? I mean, not to say that my son is gonna watch damn P Valley anyway, because I whoop his motherfucking ass sit up here and watch that kind of programming as a child. But I will say this in my bitchiness. We've made advancements because not only 10 years ago, you wouldn't see no gay person in any type of geesh on camera. And now we have a Renaissance album that celebrates the history of house music and how music has affected the LGBT community. But that's my opinion. I love the show. I love the writing. I love the acting. The acting is fucking good. But it's missing integrity when you turn off the camera and you see that actor who I personally relate to not engaged. I mean, when he did Legendary with the Vogue Girls and he showed up, I mean, wouldn't you want to see Uncle Clifford there? I don't know. Maybe it's just my opinion, but my opinion is valid, honey, because everybody knows I'm the baddest boosh. Thank you, Beyonce. So I've been watching that. I watched the Diana documentary. What else? I've been binging this show called Stitchers, and it's a weird concept. It's about how like this secret government organization, they can. Okay, so like, how can I put this? When you die, there is residual consciousness that they actually put somebody into to solve their murders. Okay, it's a fucking good show. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a Caucasian girl lead, and there are no black people in there except for the medical lead who just says we're good to go every episode. But they do have a multicultural staff. It's a very good show. I suggest you get into it. It's very long too, so I've been binging it. But it's very, very good in my reclusion and in my state of mind, getting myself together. It's very good. What else did I watch? I haven't been watching shit. Sandman, I watched that shit. Such a fucking good show, such a fucking good concept. Very slow to get into. Okay, it took me till about episode 3 to get into the show, but it's so good. It's about how the deity of dreaming is captured by someone and is absent for about 100 years. People die, and then the incarnation of the dreams that he creates take physical form and bleed off into the physical realm. It's very creatively in depth, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. So other than that, I've really been learning how to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you the truth. I've been learning how to be at peace. I don't have tangible problems, but I am craving the desire to work problems out for you. So the tip jar is open in a major way. If I don't get to your question during this show, it will be answered within 24 to 48 hours, something similar to a text message readings. But babies, as soon as I get this damn sound effect machine on, it will be ready to motherfucking goddamn gay rumble. Tell me something good in the comment section as I get started. And it is time to read. Yes. Well, thank you. All right. Now it's the problem, honey.
Because now it's the problem.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with the readings. Coven, check the Coven. You do have an activity to do. Squad, thank you for being so supportive of your girls as I have been catching my breath, so to speak. If you don't mind, hit share and like on this video. YouTube, 83 people. I mean, yeah, that. Okay, and also Boots Liddies. Our symbol is this. If you like literature, spells, incantations, affirmations, word of the day, food for thought, or blogs or anything like that, I'll be starting to populate that page this week. So they're $5 literature pieces that I will be dropping leading up to my book. Hopefully I can get the book done, bitch. I've been writing it for 4-5 years, but writing a book is a little different, child. It ain't no problem, but it will turn into one. You got to sit down and actually do nothing. Just, you know, I might get a book writer. Anybody write books for people? Ghost writers? They got ghost writers that be rapping and stuff like that. Speaking of rappers, Meg Thee Stallion, kudos to your new album. Fucking love the art in the beginning of it. I'm going to get into it later on today. Okay, let's go ahead and read. Jen, will things work out with the person I'm with now? Viper is upright. You the problem.
Because now it's the problem.
Basically, if you humble yourself, yes. If you don't, I think that the month of November you will not be with this individual anymore. Necro Jimmy, can I get a good day card, please? Yes, you can. Ravish is in reverse. That is definitely a card of peace, and that is the word of the week. So embrace the peace that you have and don't look for a problem, okay?
Because now it's the problem.
Right. Let's go ahead over here right quick and see what's going on in the tip jar. Oh, yeah. And if nobody told you guys today, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for all the love and support and the donations while I've been taking a little bit of a break. How will the link with Amira and I go? The Bruella card is upright. It's going to go great, but I also feel like there might be some... Why did it stop? Oh, Lord. They done deleted that live too, child. Hold on, let's come over here real quick. Let's bring them back in. I don't know what your problem is. Bring your ass back together. They flagged the song. I don't know what song they flagged, but they flagged something, chat. They on it today, but it's okay. Come on back. Instagram. So basically what I was telling you is that I think it's going to go good, but I also feel like somebody is a bit more brutish than the other individual. So there might be a level of submission that has to go on down here. But ultimately, it does feel like it is going to go well for you in terms of you meeting Amira. Good news reading, please, for Damara. You have Hex Wrestler in reverse. It's not going to be that difficult to separate from the energy that has you bound right now. I suggest what you do is pace yourself as you are getting reacclimated with somebody who's coming back into your reality. Lakendra, for a previous reading, should I focus on my hair and candle business? You have the Draconis. Oh, that done got me on Facebook too. You have the Draconis tarot card that is upright. This is basically suggesting that right now you need to focus on the bag, period. Okay. Lord, that done got me on Facebook too. I wonder what sound it was that did it. I don't know, but go back live over here too. Well, it looked like the only live video that's gonna be saved is the damn YouTube. They didn't flag a bitch. Shout out to the motherfucking YouTube. Oh, excuse that cough. Hold on, let me get a filter on right quick. Okay, we'll use that filter. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and keep reading, honey. Can't keep a good bitch down. Can't keep a good bitch down. Should I read tarot for others? Queen Kayla, it is your time, sister. It's time for you to step off into that. The Duchess shows up upright, and the Brandy card shows up upright as well. That's basically saying that you will feel very good about the work that you're doing, and it can lead to prosperity for you. I apologize on Instagram and Facebook. They flagged me for a song. I don't know what song they flagged me for, so I'm not going to even try. But we're going to keep going to that. If you want to watch the full video, go over there on YouTube, and you are more than welcome to do that. General reading for Dawn. See, you have the Psychic card that shows up upright. Plans that do go accordingly for you. Make sure that you are putting energy into the plans and you're not just sitting here making plans. Raise your hand if you're that type of girl. You'll sit up here and make all the plans in the world and never act on shit. Girl, this is saying act on the plans that you do have. 3-month reading down here. We just answered that for Lakendra, but let me go ahead and give her context. The first card was Draconis, so this is saying focus on the bag that you know that you can make. It's saying launch your business around November, right before the holiday season, and it's going to be very lucrative for you. Going into the month of September and October, it's about pace. I just got done talking about that. So have some pace, and you need more lace. Correct. Okay, thank you so much for my first tip jar reading for the week. Good news reading down here for Janae Green. You have the King Queen that shows up in reverse. The humbling experience of trial and turmoil is over for you right now. You're stepping off into a place where you can actually apply what you have learned from some circumstances that might not have been as positive. I do see financial abundance in the next 5 weeks for you. There's a particular date coming to my mind too. This will be September the 6th. General reading for Kiana Dugan. You have the Sheba card that shows up in reverse. You don't have to say everything. Okay, sometimes your actions speak louder than your words, baby. And I have learned that to the life of me. Okay, sometimes, especially if you have to repeat yourself to somebody, you got to show them. Okay, show and tell, bitch. That's what you need.
Wait a damn minute.
Like I said, bitch, show and goddamn tell, and you Ashley survive.
Okay, bye, Ashley. Have a nice day, Ashley. Bye.
Okay, I done got it in my mind now, y'all. You get one time. I will treat me one time, and if who you are as a person ain't aligned with who and what I'm asking for out of you, you gotta go. Bye.
Okay, bye. Have a nice day, Ashley. Bye.
General reading for Sharon Pearson. You have the Infinity card that shows up upright. Don't be afraid to forgive somebody close to you. They did fuck up. They know they fucked up, and they are going to beckon for your forgiveness in the next 2 weeks. Will I get fired from my job at Target? The Spirit card shows up upright. Pure is upright as well. By the way, speaking of Pure, y'all know Beyonce came out with that song, and she said it's pure right after I read Bow Wow. Do y'all remember that? I mean, y'all, who follow me? I know, like who follows me, bitch? I read Bow Wow and I said his punani was pure. I pulled this fucking card right here, right? And then Beyonce say her shit is pure as well. I forgot the goddamn question. Oh yeah, no, I remember. That's how y'all know I'm getting good conscious minded. Yes, you're gonna lose your job at Target in the next 2 weeks. Okay, but this is divine if you are to execute a passion, entrepreneurship, or get something to where it's a bit more or less daunting for you to actually work. Okay, let's come down here. Reading deluxe. This is for Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, I miss you. Hello, Boots. In the past reading, you told me I received what I prayed for this month. What is that I will be receiving? Healing from disappointment. This is a card of disappointment here, and I feel like it deals with money or relations. Something is coming back, or something is new that's going to fill a void. That is happening towards the 18th of this month. That's soon. Hey, congratulations. Are there any messages from my guys? Optimism is needed as of right now. This is the Wheel of Fortune upright. In my tarot deck, there's the Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of what? Okay, go ahead and tell me it's the Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of what? Who watches the Boots Tarot show? Who watches the show? You're right. It's the Wheel of Doom. Go ahead, Serenity. Congratulations. Yeah, it's the Wheel of Doom. The Wheel of Fortune, upright or in reverse, it always reads the same thing. Good things are coming to you. If you attune yourself to this perspective of good things, you might want to screenshot that and put it as your screensaver this week. That will give you a level of fortune. Okay, beautiful. Are there any messages from my guys? Oh yeah, that was optimism. Okay, so you good. Boom. Did I answer all your questions, girl? Let me not fulfill this. Okay, the third question was NA, so I'm just gonna give you a card. The Kavita and Vile card is upright. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Kavita and Vile is something coming from the abyss, to not to teach but to take. It's like a cavity. It's decay. Is this blissful decay for her? The land card is in reverse. Yeah, something got to fall off so you can replace it with something else. Okay. William, donation. Yes. Just want to send mother some love. Mondays are rough, but just showing recognition of greatness and power. Entertainment comes with it, but so does the power. Wow. Well, you successfully inspired me this morning to be a hoe. Let me not play that before they flag my black ass again. William, your donation is accepted into my bosom very effortlessly. You see how I accepted it into my bosom? Thank you. Kimberly, you can't be buying 2 readings for the price of 1, child. Kimberly, what did you do here? Kimberly, you bought 2 quick reads, but you only put 1 question down here. I'll get back to you, Kimberly. Is it a smart to give Dawn a chance? The Boots Levinson card is in reverse. No. This is Carmen upright. That can lead to not so good energy for you. Can I have a general reading, please? This is for Deja. The Wild One shows upright. Have some fun. And that's something that I have been talking to God about too. What is fun now? What I used to think was fun ain't fun no more. Like, I used to love the club. I used to love to get drunk in public and cuss out the police. That's not fun no more. I got to figure out what fun is for me now. And I think that I haven't been doing that work either because, again, I'm a problem solver and I solve problems. But in my peace, I will find what fun is again. Boots, can I get a reading on my acting career? Maya, flatter half is in reverse. There are no surprises here. Why? Okay, you're a great actor, but you lack a representation. Okay, and I also feel like you need something that is undoppelgangerable. Undoppelgangerable. Okay, you do have the doppelganger boost tail card that shows up upright, which basically suggests that what you do, somebody else can. So we got to figure out what it is. What is it? It's your charisma that's unique and individualistic to you. Fuck your ability. It's about sucking dick. Okay, because everybody know they want to.
Somebody rockin' on your devil.
And there ain't no way. That you can have that gift and not use it to get fellatio. How you doing?
How you doing?
Soulmate reading, please, for unapologetically me. You have not met this individual yet, but it's funny you asking me about it. The Phoenix card does show up upright. That is the birth of soulmate energy within you by the month of October of 2022. This also can take you into January as well. Down here, quick reading for Vanilla Soul. Vanilla Soul, I love you. And thank you for your wise words and kind words as I was taking a bit of a break. Miss Frazier, we will have a private session. I love you so much. So happy when I catch live and see what beautiful smile. Just a donation. Oh, Vanilla. So now I see why you purchased it the way that you did. But here, let me give you a card. Thank you for donating to the show. Cerberus is upright. You are protected. And I feel like you might feel as if you are emotionally in danger. But I'm going to say that it's almost like just showing up would be good enough. But I just need to remind you that you have a level of protection about you. Don't feel like you're going to be at the yolk of the omelet, bitch. If anything, we're the peppers, we're the mushrooms, we're the jalapenos, honey, we're the habaneros, honey, we're the hot sauce, honey, we're the Brazilian barbecue steak sauce, honey. And if you know what I'm talking about, you better get that recipe on my website. It's no shit. That should be good. How good do it, BB? How good do my food, BB? That's how good it be. I need to remind you that your emotions are not to succumb of the will of somebody else. They're your emotions, and you are protected if you decide to allow yourself to be vulnerable in a particular situation. That might be a lot of words. So basically, you're protected, bitch. That's what I'm trying to say. Shut up. I tried to say it really nicely, but I don't think it came out that way. General read for Sheila Jackson. You have the Queen Uranus card in reverse. Betrayal is not an energy that is around you right now. Okay, so I feel like if somebody has betrayed you who is in your circle right now, I mean, you're not going to give them too much energy anyway, because like I said, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, ain't going to be no 2 times, I'm going to shoot your ass. This is saying that you don't have to fear how people interact with you in a group setting. This could even be a family situation, okay? Down here, we have another donation. Are you serious? You guys are going to make me cry. Hey, Boots, I hope your break was relaxing and everything you wanted and needed. I wish I could give more, but just know this donation is back with so much love and gratitude to you and your awesome spirits. Keon, thank you. I love you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Sharita, you're down here. Oh, my God, you don't make me smile. Do I need to upgrade or can I stay where I'm at? Thank you. You need to upgrade that Boost Bubble motherfucking phone that you've been trying to watch the show on, which is why you ain't got no damn service. This is basically saying upgrade, okay? The celebrity card is upright, so strive for the best of things. Not upgrading, you will be consistent, though. It's just going to be backed energy, and everybody knows when you get backed up, you got to douche. How you doing?
Bart, how you doing?
Sharita, love reading. The love of self is needed. Mother Omen is upright. You are the type that tries to condition people that you date to fix you. Oh, shit. Am I that type, too? You are the spirit. What did you say? She's the type that conditions who she dates to fit them. we have to do some self-love if we want a soulmate. If you're dating somebody right now, you need to back off. Okay, Reptile is upright with Mother Omen. This is like nothing that person is doing is good enough. Now, I will say this in the context of dating and things, you can identify the problems with somebody that you have with them. But like I told y'all, I got that one hit a quitter rule now. Like, if I tell you how you're supposed to treat me, and I mean, a part, let me be clear too. And I know I'm not regular. At this point, I know I'm special. I'm a guide, all this other stuff. If you know that you're dating a guy, you need to humble yourself, period. Okay. And if you believe that you're a guy, you need to have this same, there has to be a level of inherent respect. And certain things don't need to be taught, but common sense ain't common for everybody. But for the person that I'm gonna date, it is common. There's certain things that you need to understand before you ride this ride. I don't have it in me to fix you no more. I don't have it in me to gather you to treat me right. You either got it or you don't. Why? Because I'm not like everybody. I'm special. You're special. And you need to realize that you're special so that you can usher in your soulmate friend. Okay? You need to realize that you the prize. Ain't no back and forwards. Where you at? I got to check your phone. Ain't none of that. There's a level of respect when you beckon into my throne, trying to get up into my bosom, or you can just be a hoe who I help out generously with whatever the hell brokenness you dealing with, so I can get my rocks off. It's either here or there. It's either there or there. It ain't gonna be no there everywhere, honey. And if you go to squat right now, and you see that girl with her pussy out, beware, beware. Amen. Amen. There is new love for you in the month of March, but first, know who you are. And it's a part of knowing your worth too, girl. I'm just now understanding what that means. Well, I get a job this week for Niala. The Pharaoh shows up in reverse. There are 2 jobs here. But she gonna get the one she wants. This says no, though, girl. This is the wheel of what? This is the wheel of what? This doesn't look promising. Why? You're aiming too low for yourself. You got the Jezebel card that shows up upright, which means that you're shopping in a market that is not worthy of your presence. This card right here is basically saying be inspired by God to actually fill out that application. And for some reason, I'm looking at you on a career builder website. I ain't been there in about 10 years, but I'm looking at you on a career builder website. Bypass the job that's for you. See, when you operate in a box that the world has placed you in, okay, I'm not college educated. Okay, I don't have work experience. Okay, I have a felony. And the world puts those stipulations on you, saying that you can't get a job in IT, saying that you can't be a manager at a warehouse, saying that you can't. You start to apply for that. And God ain't going to give it to you because he know you worth more than that. You got to know that you're worth more than that. These jobs are doomed because they're not for you. Okay, you're worth more than what you're applying for. Apply yourself elsewhere. It's gonna take you a little time. That's what faith come into play because your money look a little funny toward the end of the month. But going into like the 10th and 11th and 12th and 13th, 14th, the 10th through the 15th of September, you fine. You fine. Think big. Somebody up there said think big. Somebody up there said think big, and she right. What a sound effect is. God, where did my sound effects be at? Think big. I might have missed this one, girl. Think big. Where is it? Oh, here you go.
Bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
Davion and Natalie, I got your customer service and they will be answered expeditiously after this show. Mother, can I please have a financial reading for Carmen? The light fake card shows up in reverse. You've been spending money frivolously, so it's leaving your hands. I suggest that. Does anybody use cash anymore? I don't use cash. I've never, ever since I started making money, it's just been digital money. But if you do have cash, take the biggest bill out of your wallet and bury it in a potted plant. You need to attune some energy to faith when it comes to your compensation and your finances. Okay. I do feel like money's getting better though, especially around November and December. You'll end the year off really well, and then going off into February, you start spending again. Girl, you have a problem. Okay, you need to stay off of motherfucking Amazon. That's what you need to do.
How am I supposed to stop being crazy? How am I gonna stop?
Stay off of Amazon. I just told your black ass. Yes, no question. First letter of my soulmate's name, please. Sharon. Sharon. Let's let's um let's think about where we went wrong in the tip jar. Sharon Stallworth has paid for a yes or no question, and then she asked for the first letter of her soulmate's name. Let's think about where we went wrong with that. Okay, it's clear where you went wrong. That ain't no motherfucking yes or no question.
Who said that? Who said that?
I should have whooped your ass.
Wait a damn minute.
Okay, I'm not gonna whoop her ass. But ma'am, it's a D, but you need to suck these nuts, okay? Because everybody wanna knock the boots and you are out of order. And next time there ain't no way I'm gonna read your ass. But you can tell your homegirl to come see me though.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to where the hell could you go?
Exactly. Chartice, are we over for good? No, there's a new beginning here, especially in the month. I say March of next year, but there is a blend, something here in like the third week of October 2022 as well. What do you think about Robert? Dark Fae is in reverse. Not bad, but I feel like he's overly judged. I feel like he might be a bit insecure as well, but it's nothing that pussy can't repel.
Somebody rockin' on you never.
I like Robert. Okay, can I please get a card from my spirit guys? Yes, you can. Cypress shows up in reverse. Stop trying to force change. Let change happen unto you. And it will be a blissful change. You're just responsible for setting your GPS as to where it is you're going and what it is you are changing into. Good news reading, please, for TP Got Juice. The Jewish card shows up in reverse. Fertility in the month of November. But Tiffany, you don't need to be trying to get pregnant. No way. Tiffany, I hate to talk to you through the camera like this, but Tiffany, Tiffany, 2 foreign hoes, they DM me. Dry the top. Boots is in the sheets. Get it crunk. Call the cops on me. My album Bump is coming out on Halloween. Tiffany, we need to get you some better relations. Because 1 minute you're fucking with the Gemini, the next minute you're fucking with the Capricorn, and then here come the Cancer out of nowhere talking about some, I'm a crab. Ain't nobody got time for this shit, Tiffany. Tiffany, get yourself together, okay? But there is fertility in the month of November, and I know how bad you want a baby and to name him Boots or Brandy or Brandon, okay? Speaking of Brandon, hey, what's up with y'all, bro? Hey, I'm on some real shit, I'm so proud of Boots for taking care of himself. You proud of me? Hey, bro, you don't never tap out. You'll never take no break. And God is actually talking to both of us through you. So I appreciate you, Boosie. You ain't got nothing to worry about, bro. I love you, man. I love you too, Brandon. Thank you. Brandon, you want to say something to the ladies before you go? Hey, what's up? What's up with that pussy? Brandon, see, that's why I can't fuck with you, bro. I can't even bring you into nowhere. You always talking about, hey, you know, one day soon, you going to let me out there la, la, la. I ain't going to let you do shit. You take your ass back to the back part of our consciousness and get with Jezebel and Cypress and them, and y'all going to have a damn filet mignon pancake or whatever because you a hoe, Brandon. You a hoe.
You's a hoe.
And everybody knows, hey, but you don't let me do nothing, though. So how can I be a hoe if you don't let me do nothing? Y'all gotta forgive me. It's gonna be a conversation I drop between Boots and Brandon this week. It will be. Germ Vine, general reading, please. You got it. You have the Bully Boots card that shows up in reverse. Repent. The Christian God, Jesus, my homeboy, who I dap up in spirit all the time. Take your ass back to church. Okay, you shouldn't even be watching this shit. Okay, the Lord who you turned your back on still got your back, and that goes for a lot of people too. Okay, a lot of people have not been fulfilled in the religious practices that they have, so they then try to persist in other people's business and religions and stuff like that, and you end up hitting a brick wall. No, you know, if it don't feel right, don't do it. Okay, I ain't right for everybody. I ain't. You know, I had to accept that fact. You know, I ain't gonna be. How can I put this? I'm gonna be infamous. Okay, but I'm not gonna be no role model. Okay, because when y'all see what I do on that damn Sunday show, on that Boots TV show, you're gonna see why I say that. Sacrificing pigeons and that ain't for everybody. You know? But it's for me. How you doing?
Bart, how you doing?
All right, this for Michelle Domingani. Hey, Michelle. I'm Hey, mother, love you. Just wondering how my next 3 months will look with the baby being due in October. Look at that. Look at that. And that's your October too. That's the Queen Fraser card. Salvation with that child. That child ushers in a wonderful energy that feels like a garden. It's a very nurturing energy, very healing once the baby gets here. The 11th of October is the date. That child is also very gifted too. He's talking to me. That child talk about make sure she has the blue onesie. Make sure she don't forget. That child don't want no formula. How is this possible? That child don't want no formula. That child wants to go to the zoo and see koalas. Oh, it's a reincarnation. Okay. So this child is a reincarnation of somebody whose name starts with a T. It was a woman in the real world. I also feel like you might not have communicated with her as much as you would like, but she had a protective covenant over you. And you have a family full of witches, and you don't even know about it. Family full of oracles. Oh, but they know about me. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect. That's so lit, though. Leading up until that, though, there might be some family drama about how things should be done. Okay. This is relations. This might not be your family. It could be the family of the person that you had a child with. But when that baby get here, peace. Straight up. Beautiful. That is so lit. Dang, so they hold consciousness that long? Well, that would make sense because some of them babies be I watched some of the documentaries on reincarnation and stuff, and they you get like 5 or 6 or 7-year-olds that remember pictures being with certain people, but it don't typically happen in America. That typically happens over there in Indima and Afrima and all that mess. You know what I'm saying? We have Nicole Rogers down here. When will I be in my next committed relationship?
Emmanuel, do not do it. Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel, don't do it. I'm trying to educate people right now, okay?
And let me educate you, sis. It ain't no relationship down here, okay? And the reason being is, well, she asked the question, who is this, Nicole? There might be another obligation that takes over you wanting love. I say 5 years here, sis, and it's because of something that's inevitable that goes down in April and May. It's not the most positive situation, but it is a growing situation, and then there's true love. This is like 4 or 5 years. Okay. Hell, when the next time I'm gonna find love? The lust card is upright. I'm in love with fucking.
Somebody rockin' never.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I can't win. I just can't win. I honestly don't know how to interpret this for myself. So you guys do it. The lust card shows up upright. It's typically trying by the number 5. So y'all read me. When am I gonna find love? 5 months, 5 weeks? What y'all say about it? Oh, but that's enough of that, bitch. I'm over it. Okay. So again, I say by the year 2027 for you, friend. Okay. Beautiful. Who this? Danielle Simpson, you are down here. I just have to take a moment to say the biggest fear that you have as a personality is when you take a break, you come back and, I don't have this. Thank y'all. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. I face a fear after I take a breath and recalibrate my skills a bit and just to see the support. Soak it up, nigga. Thank y'all. Seriously, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to my YouTube audience that is growing. You are outnumbering my Facebook girls, and I started off on Facebook. So thank you for YouTube. YouTube, about time to cash that check. Okay. Boots, please tell me my love life will get better. The Homo sapien card is in reverse. When you start treating yourself better. The same thing you want to do for that nigga, do for yourself. Okay. It will get yeah, okay. So in the next couple of weeks, I feel like there's a pressure that is leaving. I don't feel like there's a breakup with that though. And going into Thanksgiving and Christmas time period, you good. Okay. So it does get better incrementally so. But right now, go get yourself a cold pop, plenty. That's what you need.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I had a computer from my old job that they forgot about, and they are now asking back for it. I gave it away. You did what? You did what? You gave away a computer that wasn't yours to give away. Girl, what the fuck? Let me. I mean, I need some weed. Hi, Boots. I had a computer from my old job that they forgot about, and they are now asking back for it. I gave it away, and I just want to know if I can keep it. They're usually a company that looks at things and forgets about it. I don't want to be in hot water with them. So you trying to keep a computer that you gave away from the job? One moment. In the case of the motherfucking computer, ma'am, you about to lose your job. Ma'am, what in the hell would possess you to first steal something without changing the IP address? Okay, just take a tip out of my book. I stole 3 computers from my college. Yes, I did, because I was a student and I was paying all this tuition and I was sucking dick and throwing parties and going to the truck stops at 3 a.m, the witching hour, and bewitching them truckers and taking their money. And I felt like that was the least they could do for somebody who was in the line of broadcasting that I was in. You should have gave me the tools. So because I believe that, I changed the IP address. They don't know who the hell got them 3 computers, bitch. And when I got done with them, I sent them to the pawn shop and got a coin off of that shit, bitch. That's what the fuck you supposed to do.
Wait a damn minute.
And want to give it away. Why would you give? Ma'am, you're going to jail and you're going to hell. And that's the end of it. I ain't never met no bitch that don't know how to sin. You don't know how to sin right, man. You don't know how to sin right. Let me actually give a good reading for this. They are going to acknowledge this. I do feel like there are repercussions. You are not going to lose your job. Girl, you better lie. Just lie, girl. Lie, girl. Don't you know how to lie? Damn. I mean, this is when, you got to use your, you don't lose your job. There's reprimandation in the next 3 weeks, though. So prepare yourself. And sorry I had to rag on you a little bit, man, but that was that man, you don't give no. You didn't even sell it? Did she sell it? She sold that motherfucker thing. Okay, good. We got some type of damn. We got some type of damn common sense. We got some damn. She sold it. She folded. She folded. She tried to lighten up the blow, honey. Okay, at least you got some type of sense about to get a coin off of that. Just something. I ain't never in my life seen no shit like that before. Just stole a computer and just gave it away. I mean, that's like a true life Robin Hood situation. Girl, girl, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust her. There's nothing I can do about that. That was her ass who want to sit up there and want to buy it now. That was her ass who want to steal a computer and give it the fuck away. I don't trust no bitch gonna do shit like that. I don't give a damn. She is the father. She's the father. That's how she's ever gonna be. Ma'am, Tarika, when will I get communication from James? The 27th of this month. Congratulations. You got an accurate and affirmative date. Okay. So by the 27th of this month, this can be between the 23rd through the 27th of 2022 of August. Okay. So congratulations, masturbations. How he gonna act when he get back? See, this is me being nosy. I'm sorry. Dark Chief is upright. He is conflicted. So I would give him an affirmative path to walk when it comes to being with you. Cosmic Queen Tarot, hey girl, why do I keep seeing my father in my psychedelic trips? One moment. Healing of the inner child. Your father is a projection of past trauma. Okay. Healing that part of it. Well, it depends on the context that you're seeing him, but I feel like as I'm channeling him, it's not the most tasteful energy, even though he has a smile on his face. Your perspective of that projection will change based upon you dealing with previous trauma that you've had. Okay. Amazing Grace desserts. Ooh, Amazing Grace.
Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
The Oracle shows up upright. This is talking about excuse me. This is talking about abundance and new endeavors. This is talking about a surprise piece of money too. It's like a bonus, some type of extra money coming to you in the next 3 weeks. I don't forgot what your question was, girl, but this is good. The Oracle in 3 weeks is basically suggesting that things that you prayed for, hoped for, wished for, had faith for are coming into fruition in an elegant way in the next 3 weeks for yourself. Okay, so take that to the bank and cash that shit. Where I'm at down here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more of these to do. Let's see exactly. Hit refresh on the tip jar. I lied. There's a lot more than 10 to do. But I am having about like 5 more. I'll give y'all 5 more minutes, and the rest of this is going to be answerable for the next show, okay? Okay. And again, tip jar is open. Text message reading spells are available to be cast. Food is available if you want to cook like a bitch. And Boots TV is coming. Yes. And the classes you can sign up for. Beautiful. So let's just work this from the bottom up, bitch. You know, bottoms up, and drinking the club. Is Tulla Doc about to fire me? No, there's not a firing here. They've been letting go of people left and right. I don't see that your job is in jeopardy. Inversely, I see a promotion here for you, actually. This could be before the end of the month. Good news reading, please, and thank you. Secure you don't need a support system, okay? This is basically you're being called to be self-sufficient. So if people have been falling off from you as of now, it is because there's a fire within you that needs to be activated. Just like that Jerry curl needs some activated. Because if you don't put no activator in that Jerry curl, it's just gonna be walking around looking wet, looking motherfucking wet. Okay. So basically activate the independent bad bitch Beyonce version of yourself and go out in the world and execute like the Pokemon. What type of black magic my husband have on him? The elder is in reverse. One that makes them make unwise decisions and feel like they're confident in the decisions that they make. I call that a wayward spell. That's a spell that makes somebody who's typically intelligent wayward. Okay. And if you ain't lucky, you're going to be Squidward. You better tell your homegirl Squidward about me.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to club, what the hell could you go?
Breathe forward. There is the Djinn Bootz card upright in terms of your love life. I feel like you will be in love by Valentine's Day. The Graduate shows up in reverse, so lessons have definitely been learned. T'Challa also shows up upright, which talks about this could be somebody that you've been talking to for quite some time, and you just now are getting serious. The Djinn Bootz tarot card being here is saying a wish fulfillment, a dream come true, and I think you're dreaming of love at this time. You know, let me say this. A relationship is a luxury, not a necessity. And I guess the reason I'm telling you this is because I feel that I need to. and I guess it's going to affect other people. A relationship is a luxury. It is no longer a necessity. Now, you go back to the biblical days, it was a necessity because it kept you protected. It kept your family structure protected. It gave you people to fall back on. It was pivotal in social Darwinism. In the evolution of man, we needed these structures so that our species would survive. Well, we're living the year of 2022. Too much of our species is surviving, so much so that they create a different virus every week to kill us the fuck off. I say that to say this. We are preconditioned to believe, and we're force-fed narratives of princesses and princes through Disney that we are required to have this now, and that is not true. What you're required to do now is to be the best version of yourself because people have died for you to have that luxury. Understand? We don't live in a time where we have an active civil rights movement to where we're fighting for drinks at the water fountain anymore. We're at a point now where, aside from the programming, we are generally free individuals to do whatever we want. We are still faced with the echoes of being force-fed certain narratives, which is why women are still getting paid less than men.
Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Where in the workplace, if a woman has power over a man, she's still treated a certain type of way that is not the utmost respect for her. There are certain things and constructs that we've been taught to believe that no longer serve us. I had to get out of that and face my abandonment issues. And I have to say, we all got them. I thought I was rare, being an orphan and coming up alone and used to being alone. Thought I was rare. We all got fucking abandonment issues. Everybody does. When somebody walks away from you, it don't feel good. That's an issue, right? We have to rebuild the constructs of our livelihood. What I need comfort. I need luxury. I need convenience. I need weed. Okay? I don't need no man, but I want one. I want to be able to share. You know what I'm saying? And it's different for each person. You, ma'am, don't need a relationship. You need a divine relationship with yourself so that sex feels better. I told y'all I love sex, Jim. Okay? We have to redo the constructs of our mind. What limiting beliefs has society taught you? You know what I'm saying? A common one is you have to work hard to get ahead. I ain't never believed it. Never in the history of my life can I say that I have believed it, but I've worked hard regardless. Okay. And I wouldn't even say hard. I would say consistently. You know, in the comment section, I want everybody to say this right now with your thumbs. Let's take a minute. Okay. Money come easy. Work is easy. I love what I do. I love the people I do it with. A lot of y'all are stuck in a job you hate, dating somebody you can't stand, simply because you believe you're supposed to. Simply because you believe from what your parents have shown you. And then it'd be so crazy because you be so anti not becoming them that you actually turn into the thing that you loathe, the thing that you try not to be. It all starts, breaking the generational curse starts by changing your belief system. Okay. But that's what I would tell you, Bree. You do have a love transit happening in March. There's also another one happening in the next 3 months. Okay, so I will go ahead and put that in the month of November and October 2022. Okay, and I love you. All right, you guys stand by. I'm gonna play a song real quick. We're gonna play a game of tarot roulette where I pull the remaining cards that I have in the tarot deck. If your question was not answered on the show, it will be answered privately via text message reading or email. My readings are available all day. Okay. And tomorrow we'll see how I'm feeling. But again, I'm using the month of August to recoup. You know, the kids are going back to school and I run my my show like school. So summer vacation wasn't really a vacation though. And again, just to reiterate, text message readings are available. Do y'all want a discount? What kind of discount y'all want? Y'all want a discount? Give me a percentage while I take this little bit of a break right quick. And this is my song called Miami. I hope you like it. I'll be right back.
I'm making this guy in Miami. I met this guy in Miami. And he's got a great body, oh my God. I try to look like a model. I try to look like a model. So he'd be willing to help me on my road. My heart's so broken, I left it.
This bitch sat up there and said 77%.
I was smoking crack on live. That's me. That's me. Let me smoke crack on my live. Okay, girl, whenever that was, if I want to see her smoke crack on my, not that's me. If you want to send me money for a reading while I'm smoking crack, that was on y'all. Okay, now I still red. But girl, I'm gonna shut up. That's the problem.
Girl.
Did in Toronto, I grew so cold the day I flew it did snow. I'm on a wave, but I'm remaining sober. Trying my best, I hope I can get over him. In my Toronto, I made him the devil. Bury him deep, my pain is the shovel. This brand new guy, he wrestles like.
Well, I guess that's all for that break. So just because you want to be funny and bankrupt a bitch, the code 77 takes 15% off of all of your orders today. That's the code 77 takes 15% off of all of your orders. The code 77 takes 15% off of all of your orders. That's 77. Where my song at? Play, bitch. Damn, let's get into it.
I met this guy in Miami. I met this guy in Miami. And he's got a great body, oh my God. I try to look like a model. I try to look like a model. So he'd be willing to help me on my road. My heart's so broken, I left it in Toronto. I grew so cold the day I flew it did snow. I'm on a wave, but I'm remaining sober. Trying my best, I hope I can get over him. In my Toronto, I made him the devil. Bury him deep, my pain is the shovel. This brand new guy, he wrestles like a sumo. He's fucking great, so now I can say that I met this guy in Miami. I met this guy in Miami. I met him when he was waiting on my table. Yeah. I'm a star. I didn't think we'd get this far. He's a star in his own life. Lecture on my birthday, he came that night. I'm trembling, but I'm alright. Just because I'm psychic and I see lights. Haven't had a drink in 7 nights, but I need so much, so I took that flight.
I met this guy in Miami. What black gay boy do you know is doing rock music? I am praying that I am very proud of this project. My new album comes out on Halloween Day with visuals. I've learned from Beyonce, girl. You sit on some shit till the shit is cooked, bitch. So you get rock star visuals. You get very, very lyrical stories that are reflective of what our society has been going through. The music is fucking good. I like it. I hope you guys do. It's a different genre than me. And I have to be honest with you, this album, I had writer's block like a mug. I've never had writer's block a day in my life, but it goes back to the point I made at the beginning of the video, or the videos that got deleted. But they're on YouTube, so yeah, I'll make sure to get y'all over there. Anyway, the thing that I learned is I gave birth to too many projects, and that spawned me to go crazy. It's almost like a daycare. You give birth to creative projects, then writer's block all of a sudden. So first time I experienced writer's block, I cannot wait to interview for this album and the distribution. I got a distribution deal with Goldmine Entertainments. That's Missy Elliott's label. Really happy and excited about that. So maybe that friendship wasn't all good, but who's to say it is and who's to say it isn't? Squad, I owe you a squad readings that will be made up on Thursday. And let's pull the rest of these cards, and then I am going to go back into my little shell. But it's always good to be out and see you guys. I love you. So thank you for being here with me. And I'm doing it for you. The nation can wait. Good news reading for Tasha Douglas. What you've been looking for will find you. Okay, so all you gotta do is post up and wait for it to come back. This is the feeling I get when you filled out a whole bunch of job applications. You're trying to wait to see what job actually do come through. That is coming now, 2 weeks. General reading for Coley. They have Boots Durango in reverse. Don't ever let nobody take who you are from you. Okay. The only reference I could have is when I was working in corporate America. And then I would go in there is, hey, what's up? You know, I'm Brandon. I'm college educated. And then I would show up to work. Hey. Hey, what's up? You know, I have a college education. I have a master's degree in communications. I think I'm overly qualified for this position because my work experience mixed with my education makes me a prime candidate. You might say I'm overly qualified. However, I think I'm qualified to do this, evolve this, and make it so much better for the company. First day at work. Hey, where the coffee machine? Don't ever let the world compromise who you are as an individual, especially bullies. Boots Durango in reverse is a bullied creature. So stand up for yourself. Know who you are. What date will this rental assistant check come? What date will you realize that I am so tired of reading you, Diamond, that it has become a problem?
Because now it's a problem.
Okay. Diamond, you might as well smoke crack on live.
I was smoking crack on live.
Diamond, that's you. That is you. That is you.
Wait a damn minute.
I'm not going to wait a damn minute for Diamond. Diamond is out of order all the time. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a damn. You can put me out. I'm still gonna stay on this stage. I'm still gonna sit on this stage. Diamond is the father. Diamond is the fucking father. Diamond, don't ask me this for the rest of the summer. Don't ask me this for the rest of the summer. And.
You can keep a praise in your mouth. You ain't got to worry about what it looks like. Because the battle's already won.
Don't ask nothing else. September 17th. Bruce, how is my love life looking too? Carmen, didn't I already answer something for you? Carmen. I don't work for you. Carmen, I don't work for you. Carmen, I don't work for you. You're not gonna get nothing from me, Carmen. You need to fix that body.
Legs and hips and body.
You need to fix that body. Carmen already answered something for you today. You ain't tip nobody. You ain't do nothing. You just sat up there and asked for something else. You are disrespectful to everybody else trying to get a read about here. If you get your question answered this time of the week, you shut the hell up. Code 77 gets 15% off. That is right, Vinny. That is right. Vinny, let me give you a card for helping the people. The Anon card shows up in reverse. It will not be a repeat process, even though the circumstances might be similar. You will not repeat. 2 more cards, and then I'm going to do a bone reading for the nation. Can I get a love reading, please, for Anna? Yeah, Boostopia showing up upright. Set down your roots in the foundation that you have created for yourself. It is safe to do so. And last one, you know what? Fuck a bone reading. This is just the last card for everybody. It's the last card of the tarot deck. Let's see exactly what it is. It is the Byra Banks Tarot card. This is a combination of the Beyonce energy and the Tyra Banks energy. It's a card of confidence. It's a card of showing up to the occasion. Do you guys remember when I made this card? I basically put my face on Beyonce at Coachella and surrounded it by a whole bunch of Oshun energy, goddess energy here with some Egyptian constructs as well as in the card. This is a card that is basically saying being empowered with where you are, finding peace within your present and executing none other than Beyonce. Now, Tyra, that's a sound effect I need to put down here. We were rooting for you. I need to add that as a sound effect. Tyra, I don't know what she be executing sometimes. Okay, Tyra's hit and miss with me. Her personality is interesting at best. However, we all have interesting personalities and we all have the vivacity to execute things like Queen Bee does. So what I'm going to do right now is play my last song that I'm going to play, and I'm going to get up out of here, go in the hot tub and masturbate and mind my business, smoke weed. I do have your readings here. If you want to purchase anything on my website, 15% off using code 77 because bitch want to be smart. Black Gay Boys. BGB. Okay, what's that? And I'm about to play my song "Black Gay Boys Can't Be Rock." So I gotta get a better way of pulling up the music and stuff like that. Maybe if I set this over here, it would work. Anyway, where's the damn song? This is a preview of my song Black Gay Boys Can't Be Rock Stars, the intro to my next album. Have a great day and give me rock star emojis on the way out. I love you guys.
I was raised in Charlotte. I was raised in Charlotte. I went to Greensboro for college. I went to Greensboro for college. New York to visit. New York to visit. Then I drove across the planet. LA is where it started. LA is where it started. I went viral on a court show. I remember driving through Houston. Where I hit my car on a median. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'd seen all these things, how can they say that black gay boys can be rock stars? Black gay boys can be rock stars. If I done all these things, how can they say that black gay boys can be rock stars? How can they say that black gay boys can be rock stars? I know you can.